Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game of Muscle YouTube channel live, where today it is indeed one of those days. It is indeed a sim rig build day. That's what's happening. We are swapping over the pedal plates on the P1 cockpit. The excitement is palpable. Your minds are going to be blown. let's go to groin cam. Welcome to groin cam, the groiniest of cams. Hello there. Yes, we got the well, it just looks like white. There you go. Oh no, you can't see it. We've got the new SIMLAB pedal plates and equipment in the post here, and we've got to transfer it onto the rig. It's going to be really exciting because you guys love sim rig building streams. Who doesn't? They're the best. Hello, Bourbon Biscuits. Hello. 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 Hello, Robert Good. Right, so most importantly, we do have SIMLAB sent us 2 cup holders. So really, you should just forget the pedal plate. We should just mount the cup holders. Now the cockpit is complete, basically. We can mount the cup holders on the rig here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there. Maybe we need a cup holder like on the gear shaft. Well, one either side of the wheel for the ultimate drinking experience. I think that would make. That's probably the best place to put them. What's a race car without tea facilities? So yes. What do we start with? Do we start with the pedal plate? I think we should. This might take a while. I really haven't planned this, as usual. We're gonna have to move some stuff. As you can tell, this is going to be a high energy stream. The energy levels are through the roof today. 3 cup holders. I mean, really, yeah. To be fair, everybody knows that you gain 10 horsepower per cup holder. Hello. Tragic kayak accident. Right, how are we going to do this? Sorry Dom. Sorry Dom, I wasn't here. Since you've been gone. Guilty. Oh dear. Where's the fish? The fish is on the wall. You can't see it. It's behind you. He's up there. Got a pedal tray here. A pedal tray. Got a keyboard tray. There you go. Hang on. You can see the fish in the reflection. The magic of reflection. Look at there you go. That's high quality streaming. There you go. The magic of mirrors. I hope you're happy. No expenses spared there. Right, so we've got a keyboard tray here, which is actually pretty I mean, this is pretty strong. It's a good solid bit of metal attached to a bit of T-slot, aluminium. Hit yourself on the head. I'd rather not. So that's gonna got a bracket for that here, so you can just mount it on there, and then it can swing around. I think we might. I'm not sure if I'll put it over here. I've not really thought about this. I've not really thought about this. 10 HP for the under-rig lights. You know, it depends what colour they're going at. Henry the Hoover might come out. It's possible. So I'm going to work out how to put this pedal plate together. We've also got these beastie brackets that basically go on the underside of the rig. If you Google SIMLAB P1X, SIMLAB, is it PX? P1X? Then go to SIMLAB and you'll see these brackets basically allow you to have foot supports that hover the rig off the ground. Now, I'm tempted to do that, but that's going to be really hard to do. Got these. This goes in like that, and then you can hover your rig. It will look really nice. But these are quite wide. I'm just worried about how much weight I can put on my floor, because my floor is not the strongest of floors. Right. Yes, we're going to work out this pedal plate malarkey first. Hello, Aaron Ball. I've not really thought about this, the whole channel. Look, if you think about things, it goes downhill. It's best not to think. The moment you start thinking about stuff, you don't do it. Less thinking, more doing. How do these mount? All these holes are sunk, which is good. So it means that we probably can slide it down as far as we need to. Let's move this a bit further down here. ACC forums. I've been gallivanting around the UK. How do these brackets work? How do these brackets work? Let's get the image up on the computer screen. Babe Station. This is better than Babe Station. Right. Let's get the SIMLAB cockpit up here. P1X. P1X. Hello, Mark. Have you got instructions on the website, or just pictures? They've got pictures on the website. Oh, okay, I see. So, just need to bolt these on. Get some Allen keys here. Great cable management. Is that sarcasm? Oh, yes. I'll take that as sarcasm. That's my audio cables. I can't really do much about them, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, they always end up being a mess because I'm always moving them. Cable management on the rig's not too bad. Dirt Rally 2 Wales probably sound good. I might just leave that for a video though. Oh, I've just found my battery cover. I mean, are you expecting us to finish this within a few hours? Being a bit optimistic, aren't you? Right, it's like this goes this way around. Okay. I think the bolts are in here. Let's see. That's going to use these silk. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Took 3 days to make the rig. Well, I had to make sure we were doing a proper job of it, you know. Can't rush a muscle. Yeah. Remember, guys, always start at the back. Yeah, they're pretty. Once you've done it before, it's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. 14 years ago, he began. Oh, hang on, we've already run into trouble here. What's this Area 51 thing about? What is this Area 51 thing about? I don't get what's going on. I keep hearing about people storming Area 51. Hello, Kira Mauler. Oh, that'd be a good idea, BC. Should have hired a, a model or something. They're going to free ET. Are there people genuinely planning on getting arrested trying to go to Area 51? Because, you know, they'll just, if anyone tries walking there, it's like in the middle of nowhere, so they'll just arrest people immediately. Also, if everyone's set a date, how it's not going to be like, they're not going to surprise them, are they? I don't quite understand this Area 51 thing. Russian Area 51. There's like fencing and stuff. Hello, AI logs, guys. Check out AI logs. What's the website? They do shifters, handbrakes, which we've got a review coming out soon. We've got the sequential shifter on the rig at the moment, actually. Been testing it. Review inbound. It's me, AI loggies. Nice. I don't know loggies. What is it with people that set up sim companies naming them such that I can't ever read them? It's impossible. Have I just put this in the wrong place? Have I already failed miserably? I feel like I might have already failed miserably here. Oh no, no I haven't. It's designed so this can slide forwards and backwards. I probably should have put this in though before tightening it up. Mistakes were made. Let's loosen these up then, we're good. Well, I don't know, I used to be really into like conspiracy stuff. And I always wanted to go to Area 51, not to actually break into anything, just to like... They changed it. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, you used to be able to get on top of a hill that overlooked it, and so you could see the planes taking off and whatever going on. Obviously, it's just a secret airbase, obviously. But they changed it about 6 or so years ago, or maybe longer, like 10 so years ago. So you can't even get vaguely close. Oh man. It's a tight fit, that. Okay, I guess we'll just have to take this off and then put both of them on at the same time. Huge error! It's a good iRacing shirt, isn't it? This is the iRacing that doesn't cost so much. Doesn't have the online ranking though. They probably have anti-radio measures. In fact, I'm pretty sure they do. There we go. There it is. Yeah, I'm not sure how. The idea with this pedal plate is that we can mount it further down. So with my Sparco R33 seat, because it's not a bucket seat, it's kind of like it's more like a car. It's like a, like a racy car seat, but it's got recline on it and stuff, so it's more comfortable than a bucket seat. But it doesn't sit as low, or you can't mount brackets on the side of it like your kind of bucket seat. You mount it from underneath on seat rails, which means it's not as low. So that was the one downside with the P1 cockpit, is that the pedal plate's too high for non-bucket seats. The bucket seat's all right with it. The pedal plate with a bucket seat gets you sort of GT position, but the P1X pedal plate should allow us to get the pedals a lot lower and a little bit more adjustment. Hello Super GT! Guys, it's Stephen. Check him out. Check out Super GT on YouTube. Another filthy sim racer. Wow. Well, actually, Stephen. I've just bought, with the Amazon Prime sales, I just bought myself a Fire Stick 4K, which means I can now put my PlayStation 4 on my sim rig, because I was using it as a Netflix device. So we'll have to have a race. We'll have to have a caravan race on GT Sport. Although Stephen basically lives on GT Sport, so it's not going to be fair. Stephen is basically GT Sport. He's the human embodiment of GT Sport. Hello Invader, yeah, we're just adding a new pedal plate. I use the word adding loosely, I actually mean scratching and buggering up. But that's just how we do things here. iRacing is not neutral, okay, I guess it fairly is. Yeah, we could have an iRacing race. In what? Skip Barber? That's the one car I've had practice in. I might be able to put up a moderate fight if it's on a track I know. The key in iRacing with Skip Barber is to finish the race in reverse. You should try that, Stephen. It's a good tip. Crash Team Racing. Have you got that on your PlayStation? Skip Barber Road Atlanta. Hello Matthew Coleman. It's too warm for the yellow jacket. Bloody boiling in here. iRacing's chaotic neutral. iRacing's chaotic bankruptcy. Did you hear that they've changed the rules for iRacing? You have to wear a mega hat now. If you play iRacing, it means you support Donald Trump and gun laws. Hello, Mr. PPI. I've not had a wheel for a while, so I've been playing Mario Kart. Mario Kart's good. Oh, you've been playing on the Switch or the Wii? Right. And this is where we found out we put it the wrong way around. So that just needs to... Here's one we made earlier. So really, we attach it from the inside rather than the outside. This is where I find out I've actually put cables on my sim rig. So, well, we shall see. We shall see. I've just realised, because this uses like a fatter back plate, I don't know, it should be fine. It should be all good. Let's just tighten this up. And then we can take the old plate off. This Switch version is the same as the Wii U version. Sanic. Hello, Lewis. The Index is awesome. I definitely think the Valve Index is my favourite of all the current VR headsets. The Index wins out. I've been testing out the Pimax, which is really nice with its field of view, and it does have a good. It's got a contrast option, which would be nice for the Index to have, but it just doesn't. The Index just there's a clarity and consistency to the image, like no pupil swim or not much pupil swim. General comfort. I think the Index is the winner. If only they'd sold the controllers for cheaper. Valve messed up the controllers. Hello, Lewis. I was just talking to you. I've gone insane. Thought it was someone else. You want a true sim racer until you play big rigs over the road racing? What, and drive over the bridge but find out the bridge doesn't actually exist? I do need an Allen screwdriver. That'd be really handy. Right, that's that. I might as well do the keyboard tray. Super GT's going to be jealous now that I've got a keyboard tray. I was keyboard tray-less, but now it's all happening. Any coupons? For what? I was told by SIMLABs, but the more stuff you put on the rig, the faster you drive. So it better be telling the truth. How does this mount? What is this about? What are these? What are these? I don't even know how you use these. I've never seen this before. What are those? Okay. Do these just go in the holes? Fake GM. I don't even know what these are. Oh, okay. No. I have no idea what this is about. Oh, maybe it's so they can no. Don't know what they're about. Hello, random call sign. We don't do instructions here. We're on the limit. I think they're to guide it. So how does this attach? Let's see. Well, that makes sense. And then I guess this goes on here. Oh, that makes sense. Let's do that. Let's do that. Man never reads instructions. Are you in Portugal, Random? I saw some of your Instagram posts. Guys, check out Random Call Sign if you haven't. Another sim. I mean, you guys all know this. You're all filthy regs. So, I don't really need to do these call-outs. But I might as well. Check out Random Call Sign. Click on his username. If you like Piri Piri Chicken, you'll like Random Call Sign. too small. Allen key too small. Allen key too small. What? Even with a kit of Allen keys, I still don't have the right size Allen key. This is my life. This is Allen key life. That was too big. First time I know that live streams are live, hello Azar, is YouTube actually promoting again. Right, let's put this one in as well. Oh man. And of course I was meant to be at the seaside with his wife and kid, instead he's watching live streams. Alright, goodbye. Support GM. I wouldn't support him. Incompetent fool. I'm just doing the Allen keys with my fingers. That's how I'm sure that's how you're supposed to do it. Maybe when the international Allen keys will fit. Oh, it does. Oh, because this is Dutch though. What's going on there? Why does my international Allen key fit the Dutch Allen keys? This is metric Allen keys. Maybe we're at that crossover point where metric and imperial cross over. The imperial metric crossover zone. So how does this? Oh, it's got. Okay, just use the bolt. Fair enough. I don't think SimLabs would employ me. I think they would. I don't know, make good cups of tea. I could work as I could do tea making. You know. Whoa, hello! What's this? Colin the fish! Oh, there we go. When is it Dog Utah's birthday? Thanks for that. Thanks for that donation. If Brexit happens, that's the only thing that matters really, is the Allen key conundrum. Oh, okay, yeah, it does have clearance. I need a tool. I need a cup of coffee. I'm absolutely exhausted today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yesterday I was exhausted as well. I've actually been sleeping okay, but I feel like I haven't. Make any sense? What? Raid the tool cupboard here. Oh, I missed his birthday. Oh, sorry, Dom. It didn't happen. No birthday for Dom, guys. No birth. Can we all say happy non-birthday to Dom GTR? Chris Bow's not in the chat, is he? Chris Bow is not in the chat. If Chris Bow rears his ugly head, then there may or may not be an accompanying animation. It may or may not happen. I don't see him. Where is he? Get him to type again. Get him to type again. Oh, there he is. There he is. There you go. Is that even working? I mean, look, we set these things up. Chris Bow! There you go. And everyone's gone deaf? I assume everyone's gone deaf because that had maximum volume. Chris Bow! Oh, it's going to loop now repeatedly. There you go. Thanks to Izzy for making that high quality animation. That's what you come here for. Top quality YouTube action. It's what the internet was made for. People building sim rigs and animations. Chris Bow! He wasn't suicidal until he started watching this channel. I don't know if this has got enough clip. Oh, I see. When it's flat, it does. I see. Righty-tighty, guys. Lefty-loosey, guys. I tell you what, I've been watching that PC Jesus guy. What's he called? Gamers Nexus. You guys seen Gamers Nexus? Well, good for PC benchmarks and stuff. I mean, I kind of don't get PC like where we are now with computers. It's like spend £1,000 and it works. But Gamers Nexus is good. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I fell asleep to one of his videos, so that's pretty good. It was like watching David Attenborough talk about fish. But he does good hardware reviews, and then he's got who's his PC building friend. I just put this. I put this face in the wrong way. I know. I know. I have. I'm gonna have to put it on the other way, unless. Does this rotate all the way around? I have to work out where to actually put this that makes sense, so that it doesn't block the whole room. He's a cure for insomnia, yeah, pretty much. I mean, do we put this on the inside here, and then we've got a keyboard tray that can come out, but then it blocks us? The keyboard tray conundrum. Do we have it the other way around? I mean, 'cause I'm thinking of something that I can put my HOTAS on as well. I mean, this gets in the way of my legs. We'll think about that later. My glutes? Oh yeah. The only part of my body that's not fat. For some reason, it's all migrated. Right. Well, that's that made, and that's that put together. We just need to attach it to the rig now. I mean, for those of you that weren't here at the very beginning, the most important part is that we do have 2 cup holders. I've been promised that these cup holders will add, or subtract at least a second or so from our lap times for each cup holder. So, basically, we're going to win. It does swivel. 6 months away from Gamer Muscle selling bathwater. How funny was that? Don't you think it's a bit weird? It's a bit weird, don't you think? Like, I mean, fair enough. Like, good. She seems like a good, a nice person. It's a pretty good. I mean, if I was in her position, I would totally do it. But at the same time, doesn't her family watch it? Like, I watch her videos and go, "Hang on a minute, this is our daughter. What are you doing?" Oh, she's making money though. So, I don't know. It's just a bit weird that whole thing, like sat in a bath for selling bath water. I guess it's kind of been like, it's like the Pope, isn't it? Really, he sells water. She's gone all in. She's not going to be young for long. She's not going to be able to get the money off the thirsty 14-year-olds on the internet. So she might as well make money out of it. At least she enjoys it. She seems to be trolling people. So I've got. At first I was like, "Are you mental?" But then turns out she's like a pro troll. So to be honest, I've got a bit of respect for her. If you can. If you control and make money out of it, good job. But yeah, a bit weird at the same time. Right, let's. Oh, everything's cable. Why did I cable tie this properly? Why did I do it? This is the problem, guys. You do a proper job of things, it makes it harder in the future. Never do a proper job. Always do a bodge job. Everything's cable tied. I saw the. I think it was on H3H3. I saw that. I mean, I heard about it before, but then I saw the stuff on H3. Oh God. Oh, these clippers work well. Let's not accidentally clip the power cable to the pedals. Huge error. Right, unscrew these. Ow. Why is everything so close? I need a cup of tea already. Cell sniffs of chair muscle. Rig sweat when, oh dear. Well, she's not got naked, has she? Don't think so. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, if someone wants to do that, I don't care. People should do whatever they want to do, but obviously think about it beforehand. Is it a toilet? Is what a toilet? Right. Oh dear. This is where I'd like to live, in one of those big American houses with loads of space. Hopefully I was really lazy and I only attached this by a couple of Allen keys. Fingers crossed that I was, otherwise I have to undo even more stuff. Man, it's hot in here. We should do an outdoor stream from an inflatable pool. Oh yes, I was lazy. Well done. What a pro. Well done past me. Thanks for being lazy. Whew. Righty. Puntima Pump Face, hello. One stream per cup holder. 2 cups, 1 sim rig. The water was found to have 0 human DNA. So, are you claiming that her bathtub water was fake then? Presumably if you lie in a bath, it's going to have some residue. Hello, Sal. Right. This should just come out. Yep. And it did. I'm going to be really clever and mount my pedals to the pedal plate before I put it on the rig and then regret it. So I'm not going to do that. Because every time I try and be clever, it ends up failing me. I need a cup of coffee here. Feces residue. I want my feces. I paid for feces. Hello, Itchy. Get these out. Oh, come on. Ah. No, I don't think I am selling it. I mean, I guess I could do. Don't know. We'll see. I don't tend to sell stuff that companies send me, to be honest. Right. Ow. This is just a weird activity. We're changing over the pedal plate from the SIMLAB P1 cockpit pedal plate to the P1X pedal plate. Woo! Man, it's hot in here. What is the oh, it's 26 degrees. I feel like I'm doing this in the desert. Desert sim rig building. I need a crumpet. Come on. Why are these so fiddly? It's like a fairground game where you pay £5 and you don't win anything. Nip-a-pop-paw, hello. Well, hopefully, yeah. Oh my god. Right, that's that off. I need a coffee or something. I need some orange juice. Crumpet, orange juice. Then we're sorted. Oh, I'm not used to this heat. Wales are the best stages for dirt rallies, so that should be good fun. Let's put the old one over here. We can get a glass of orange juice. Whoop. I'm going to smash everything on the floor. I'm not a big fan of marmalade myself. Yes, back in a second, just getting a drink. Okay. Turns out I've got some donuts. Iced coffee and donuts. Oh. Oh. I need to get the chat room on the other screen. Hello, mouse. Why's this not working? Hello. Did the battery run out? Oh dear. Try one of these. Hello, Krista. Hey, Freaky Leak. Not quite yet. What coffee is it? It's just Lidl's Gold Blend instant coffee. So does the trick for me. Oh, hello, Falsaria.
This is down payment so that you fix my rig after you're done with yours, sir.
Down payment. Why eat now? I'm always eating. I was eating before the stream, we're eating during the stream, and we'll be eating after the stream. Not a paid promotion. Thanks for that donation, Mr. Falsario. I don't mind instant coffee. It's hard enough being a tea snob. I don't mind being not being a coffee snob. Look at that donut. Lidl. There you go. You all need to get Lidl donuts now. Well, Lidl and Aldi donuts are pretty similar. Oh, that's what I needed. It was overheating. Hello, DJ Racer. Lidl do lemon filled donuts that are really nice. I need to open the window. Aldi has come to somewhere near me now. I've not tried it. Just do all your shopping there. Two cups, one muscle. Percolating. Right, so I just need to put that on the rig, and hopefully we can move it a lot lower. We do have foot stands that we can put on the rig. That's going to be really hard to do because you have to lift the rig. I know I've mounted. I'm not going to be able to use the foot stand. I know I can, but no, I'm not going to do that in this stream because that'll take like an hour, and it's going to be bloody hard to do. Because I have to take off the foot stands that I've got on the rig at the moment, and then. I know they're even wider. Each one has two, so I won't be able to fit them on with my lighting arrangement. So that's going to be quite tricky. In Ireland, all we have is Lidl and Aldi. Quality of raw meat's not great. It should be. Just cook it up as soon as you get it. The beef in Lidl's really good. Really good value for money. No, I'm not adding motion. We're not quite there yet. You'll pass on Audi? Audi's fine. Hello, Dom. I'm not doing nothing. I'm eating a donut and drinking iced tea. Coffee. Hand to mouth motion. How long have we been going for? So we did 40 minutes. That's pretty standard British Labour work here. every 40 minutes at work you spend 20 minutes drinking tea and eating a donut. That's how it's done. Got a food local grocery. I mean, to be honest, I mostly I get little salad boxes. It's £1.25 for the pasta salad when I'm being lazy. But I buy the spatchcock chicken, which is really nice. It's in a metal tray already spatchcocked. So you just put that in your oven for 60 minutes on a low temperature, and that's already pre everything for you, and that's awesome. It's like a Nando's chicken in a box. And then I have porridge and just vegetables and a salad. Do you know what really annoys me? Star Fox. I've been watching Linus Tech Tips recently, and he doesn't say reputable, he says reputable, and it really annoys me. Do Americans say reputable as well? Is it just a Canadian thing? Reputable, reputation. You don't say reputation. You say reputation. Oh my god, it drives me crazy. Reputable. It's like a computer. It's not right. That made me go off all Canadians. Can we confirm in chat if I'm correct here? Reputable. Who thinks it should be reputable? Are you guys with me with this, or am I on my own? What does spatchcock mean? It's when you get a chicken and you cut its spine out with scissors or with a knife, and you flatten it out so the chicken's flat, so the breast is open flat, so it cooks a lot quicker. And it's really good if you're cooking a chicken on a barbecue. It just cooks it better. Like otherwise, you've got the interior of the chicken blocking the other side. So you should always spatchcock your chicken. How do you not know what spatchcock is? I guess it's a French thing, maybe. Best way to cook chicken on a barbecue. You are correct. Wow, it's the first time ever. A flat chicken. I'm not surprised. What do you call it, DJ Racer? Just a flat chicken? Pretty much White Hawk. I do feel a little bit better after that. I was flagging. I've got a second donut in the back as well. Oh, Hell Knight. Have you just sold to SIMLAB for tea and biscuits, or was there a chance you could get your mitts on a track racer T8 from the local distributor to rest when it releases? I don't know. I'm not affiliated with any company contractually. Don't think. At the moment, no. Maybe I am and I've forgotten. No, I'm not. I do. Well, even in those cases, I was going to say we did. I did some advertising for Mod Mike, which I'm hopefully going to continue. But I never actually signed anything for that. I mean, I really like this P1 cockpit. To be honest, I don't see any other cockpit being better. I mean, maybe they are, but the reason why, I mean, I reached out to SimLabs for this cockpit because I tried it before, and it is basically the best cockpit you can get. So, you know, I possibly will review other sim rigs in the future. I don't have a huge amount of space, and it takes a lot of time to review a sim rig, and it gets in the way of live streaming, so that's why I'm kind of reluctant to do sim rig reviews. So we'll have to see. It really grinds me when Americans say doing good instead of doing fine, because it's a totally different meaning. Fine and good. Who are your puppet masters? I don't think I have any. I mean, I get money from the Fanatec affiliate link, as you guys know, and that does, you know, that helps quite a lot. So I'm but I'm not. No, I don't think I'm not on any contract with them. I mean, when Fanatec sends you stuff to review, you agree that it's not yours. They don't. Yeah, it's not like a contract, if that makes sense. So, I didn't sign anything for the P1 cockpit. These companies are too trusting, that's the problem. Right. Oh, look at that! How low can it go, though? So we can put it flat. I still think... I kind of want it to be able to go lower. Still. Oh, we can put it upside down. Ah, okay. If we put it in that way round, it can go really low. So I might do that. That's cool. Yeah, so you can basically get it to the floor if you want to. Oh, nice. Well, that's really good. So you basically, with that pedal plate, you can basically have it on the ground, or you can have it higher than the previous one. So it's a lot more adjustable. As long as your pedals aren't going to be wider than the rig. Hello, Dom. Shill. There's no normal rhyme or reason for North American pronunciations. Bluted? No, I needed lower pedals, so as I said before, so this seat here, Sparco R33, and any other car seat that basically has reclining on it and mounts from the bottom, they're quite low on the rig, or you can't. Hang on, I can't remember if it's high or low. I think it's low. You can't adjust it in the same way that you can bucket seats. You can tilt them back more and everything, so your leg angle is better on a bucket seat. But with this seat, you need the pedals to be lower, really, for it to be maximum comfort. I just need to work out how that screws in to the sides there. Should just be a case of using these, really. Truck driving position. Yeah, I mean, well, it depends what you're doing. I mean, if you're just doing like a one-off. Hang on, I'm going to move my screen so I can see the chat room. If you do like an hour, 2 hours of sim racing, it's fine. But if you live stream, where's my mouse? Oh, okay. If you live stream for, I don't know, 6 hours plus, the issue is that you know it's got to be really comfortable. It's like the VR thing. It's like I can quite happily play in VR for like 2-3 hours, but I can't live stream in VR for 7 hours. I mean, most people don't play computer games for 7 hours. Like when we played Doom, my God, that messed up my head. 14 hours straight of a single game is not good for your mental health, especially something as fast-paced as Doom. So, ow, ow, ow. I really should move this out of the way. I should have thought about this. Baited. Okay. Oh, the other one. Of course. Brain cells. Where are they gone? He doesn't have any. All these screws on the outside, not the inside. Can you guys see what we're doing? Oh, you can kind of, I guess. Hello, Dominic. Been looking at this upgrade just for the pedal deck. I didn't think about installing it upside down. But can you install the bolts to mount it correctly? I don't know what you mean. You can put it both ways round. Doesn't really matter. Put these on the inside here. I really need two on each side. Should tighten it down. That's the thing with the T-slot's really awesome for just adjustability. Ow, and crushing your hands. We'll put that there. Put one here. Should redo it. I saw the Doom Eternal advert and I was like, oh, you know what? Could play that. But it looks like the new Doom. It looks like they've done more platforming stuff on it, but the level design seems the same sort of thing, where it's a little bit chunky and... I think that's the one thing with that game. I think the gameplay is really good, but I think the level design was a bit boring. Especially after 14 hours. I guess if you didn't play it all in one go, it'd be a lot better. It wasn't. It was a good game. I enjoyed it at the end. I mean, it was frustrating, but I did enjoy playing it. The countersunk holes are the wrong way around. Well, I've had to put the countersunk holes that way around so that the pedal plate can go on the inside, without so I can put it down this way. If I put the countersunk holes on the other way, then I wouldn't be able to turn it around upside down. So I did that on purpose because I specifically want the pedal plate lower. If you don't put the countersunk holes down and we have it this way round, then the issue will be is that it's still, you know, this can only go this low, so it's still gonna be, I mean, I guess if you raise it off the ground, to be fair, if I use the floor risers and raise it off the ground, then we can make it lower. But I know, but I wouldn't be able to because these would still clip on here. So yeah, the way I've done it makes sense for what I need to do. I mean, I'll try this out and I'll see if it's low enough, and it just depends. I mean, that's the nice thing with these. To be honest, it's like with the seats. You've got the freedom. It's going to be solid, whichever way round you do it. It's going to be bloody solid. I'm not sure if you're meant to use these bolts on the inside, but break all the rules, guys. That's what we do. Let's get these lined up. Don't make no damn sense. Oh, come on. This is the strongest thing. Hide under your sim rig. That's the best advice for earthquakes. Safest place in your house is a sim rig. Yeah. Don't know if these are long enough to... Might be... Unless the other ones are longer. Oh no! These will have to use countersunk to get enough depth on it. Builder's crack. Woo! Stop looking! Well, that's annoying. there's no... just not long enough to put this in without using those countersunk holes on the other side. But then if I use them, I can't put it in upside down, which means I can't get it lower. So that's a bit of a fail. The other solution is to just use black bolts for now. It means I won't be able to use these nice ones, which is a shame. Because these have got a quick release on them, so you, well, not quick release, but you can rotate them quickly. Literally, if these were just like 1 mil longer, it would be alright. Maybe the other ones are longer. Maybe I'm using the old ones. Let's have a look. Now these are all the same length. Yeah, if these were just 3 or 4 more mil longer, then I'd be able to put this in either way, and then be able to use it a lot lower. Guess I can just use bolts for now, but it's not ideal. It's literally an extra mil on those and you're good. Right, let's try using these anyway. Hello! I want to be able to adjust the pedals low. They don't necessarily need to be that low, but I want to have the range there so I can adjust them and see what I'm happy with. The chair on my chair is quite a low chair compared to a bucket seat. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Back to crack cam for you. Lumbar cushion doesn't help. Right, the bolts go in fine. So yeah, well, this is the thing. I don't understand sim racers' general obsession with bucket seats, because at the end of the day, a bucket seat is less comfortable. You know. I mean, it may be if you're trying to simulate your real-world race car or something, but if you're spending time in a simulator, I mean, for back support when braking, if you like harder brake, if you like to set your brake up harder, then a bucket seat gives better back support in that situation. And if you're going to tilt, if you're tilting, you want to tilt your seat back further, then a bucket seat can like in terms of thigh support and what have you, bucket seats can be quite good in that regard. But for literal basic comfort, a bucket seat typically isn't padded very well, and you know it's designed around being light and safe. If there's an impact, things that don't really matter in a sim rig. Yeah, I think Jaguar car seats are really nice. Out of all the car seats I've sat in, I didn't like the Honda NSX car seats. But yeah, Jaguar car seats are nice. Mercedes have quite nice car seats as well. Mercedes road cars. Yeah, it's also important. Remember to wear a full crash helmet, fire retardant. Also remember to have a I need to mount that at these ones at the top so that I can get more tilt. Yeah, also that's the thing with sim racing. It's the thing is, it's not literal. This is what happens with VR. A lot of people struggle with the idea of something being an abstract thing ending up being better than trying to be 100% literal. So you get this with VR. A lot of people are like, "Oh, put a VR headset in a crash helmet." It's like, well, that doesn't make it better than. It doesn't make it more immersive. It just makes the VR headset worse. It's like. I don't know what it is, but some people really seem to struggle with these ideas. Right, it's up here. Let's build a sim rig in a real car frame. It's like, yeah, go ahead and do that. You know, if you've got a car frame, but do you really want a whole car in your sitting room? Isn't that going to stop you from being able to do more sim racing? So, it's going to be harder to get in and out of your car. So it's like hydraulic brakes as well. It's like, in some ways they're kind of justified because you do get, there's a specific feel you get from hydraulic brakes. So I appreciate that. But at the same time, it's like, now you've just given yourself a massively complicated mechanical device that's quite likely to break in some form or another. Which means you're going to be spending more time messing around with the hardware rather than actually sim racing. So again, it's like, what's your priority? Actually gaming and enjoying gaming, or fiddling with stuff? I guess fiddling with stuff's more realistic to real world motorsport though. Great for pissing off your wife. Well, to be fair, exactly. Well, you beat me with that. 10 out of 10. You can't beat off. Beat off? Well, you could beat off your pissed off wife. You can't beat pissing off a wife. That's not going to be a good time for you, though. Right. Let's see how that goes. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but. Hopefully we can move these further along, because they're going to have to be closer, but... It doesn't look too bad, actually, considering I put it in the wrong way around. There's a sim company in Aussie that will build you a whole Holden race car if you go to... Oh my god, why would you spend... You can buy like D-Box solution is like 40 grand. So you could buy like a SIMLAB cockpit for £1,000 and a D-Box. Or, you know, you could do, there's other motion solutions that are cheaper than D-Box and basically work the same. At the end of the day, also, the other thing with like a heavy sim rig is it's normally worse for motion. Like normally you want something strong but light. Hello, Bruce Parker. I mean, at 250k, you are getting into. That is getting into. You should just do real world go karting territory. I mean, I would say, unless you're like a race team, probably 20k, 25k. Is kind of like the top end of like what you'd ever need to spend on a sim rig. Like you could have a £3,000 PC, so total state of the art PC, a £1,500 sim rig, 50. Well, so let's say 10k for motion stuff, any motion stuff, and screens and what have you. You probably are talking about 20 after 25k. You can get a motion rig, DD wheel, VR. full on everything, and you're not going to get. It's just where the technology is. You're not going to get anything better. Like, there's no point in spending more than 25k on it. It's just that's just where the technology is at. So give me 25k. I haven't got 25k to give you. I'll give you 25 kilograms of tea bags. Actually, that's probably quite a lot. Well, that's 25k will literally buy you the best possible sim rig for raw functionality. No compromises on the PC, no compromises on the VR. Totally solid sim rig. Motion that for like a, I mean, obviously you could get like a Cruden type simulator or one of those force dynamics simulate motion rigs that are £45,000, but you don't need that. Like a D-Box. Sort of D-Box type solutions or anything like that gives you the functionality of motion, like basically mostly vibrations. You get a DD wheel, get some really nice like Husing valve pedals or PT1 pedals or something, really nice monitor. 25, yeah, but that, I'm saying that's literally the very top end. I mean, 25k is not even going to buy you like a, for real cars. You're talking for a real race car like a Radical SR3 second hand, about 15 to 20,000, and then you're probably looking at about what, 5 to 15,000 a year if you want to just do lots of track days like every weekend. And if you want to do racing, you're talking 120,000 a year, and it being a full-time job. So not with a Radical, that's be like a clear cup's like 180 to 100,000 a year. We said this Lambo. Why would you do that? What's the point of putting a Lambo in a garage? Was it an old one? I mean, at the end of the day, a simulator is never as good as even go-karting. Like even a top end crazy motion rig is not even close to go-karting. So, you know, I mean, I guess you could just buy, if you wanted to get, you have to do the real thing to get the real thing. There's no way around it. It's the other thing with sim racing. It's not a, well, it can replace, I guess it can replace racecraft, but it doesn't replace the experience of real world driving at all. A sim is never better than the wife allows. I'm trying to find these screws here so I can mount this my pedals back on the right brackets here. There we go. Did you see that thing recently? Lewis Hamilton did a post, was it on Twitter, where he's like, I want to make it so that working class people can get into motorsport. I'm like, you what, mate? You what, mate? You might want to, there's a few other things to address for working class people than getting them into motorsport. Like, you know, maybe allowing basic access to education for working class people. Well, maybe before we focus on getting working class people into motorsport, maybe having it so that working class people can afford to buy property. You know, on the list of priorities, why Lewis Hamilton should just promote voting, don't vote Conservative. Just to put that in a tweet and you'll have done more to get working class people into motorsport. Really weird thing for someone to say. I mean, obviously he just wants motorsport to be more accessible, which is fair enough, but just absurd. Right. Got to remember to plug the pedals in before I actually attach this. I'm thinking of attaching these here. think that'll do. So good for this rung. Is he paying? Well, even if Hamilton was to pay for people to get into motorsport, it wouldn't solve the problem. Literally, you would have to... You can't even go to a... If you're working class, you can't even afford the transport to get to a go-kart track. Don't even think about the actual driving or taking part. You can't even... Oh, we're changing mood lighting. Hello, Kieran. That's why it's so ridiculous. Don't know what he means by working class as well. Maybe he just means people with normal jobs. How are we putting this through here? To the side. No, our wheelbase. I mean, when I was growing up, people that didn't have much money, they couldn't even afford to do football. So, you could buy a football in the 90s for like £8. But even then, that was like an expense, you know, going to a football thing. Like, they had to do, like, you'd have to go to like a football scholarship thing to have a chance to actually... And that was still quite expensive for people that don't have much money. Yeah, well, imagine trying to drive to a national series. You've got to go across the whole of UK. So it costs, if you want to go from London to Newcastle, that is like that and back is about £55 in fuel now. Before you've even paid for it. The go-karting. And then stuff like Club 100, which is the best sort of entry-level alternative, even that sets you back, I think it's about £180 per race. You register for the year, 60, so I think it's like £70 for the year to register, and then each event is between 80 and 150 or something. Hello, Bill. And there's no prize money, so it's not like you could go, oh, I'm going to risk it and I might win an entry fee to next year's or next race. Ah! Whoa. Oh man, it's so low. Oh, that's quite nice. Ah! Ah! I need to... I probably could have put them higher. I probably could have had the pedals a little bit higher. God, I've got to get used to this now. No, I could change the tilt of them. Oh, it feels weird. I've got to get used to the new pedal. I got used to how it was before. Oh, that's come loose. Oh dear. Well, we'll leave that wobbling for now. Oh, that definitely feels better to my back. Oh, hello. Thank you, CSPR. Is that the Child Protection Service? I know that's definitely a lot better because my this has now got way more clearance for my legs. So I'll be able to set this up a lot better. Great job, SIMLAB. There's the camera. There's the camera. There's the camera. Good job, SIMLAB. Well, that's how it works with poker. So you could be crap at poker and not have much money. Well, the two things with poker, one is that you can do effectively free events, which obviously is probably not feasible for go-kart, but it could be if they had a sim racing entry. So with poker, you have free events where you can build up credits to then enter tournaments, and then whoever wins those tournaments, you actually win prize money. So in theory, in poker, this isn't always, was generally not the case anymore, but you can say you put £15 into a poker account. You can use that £15 to enter a big tournament and potentially win a life-changing sum of money. So for a go-kart equivalent, hello Electrical Mama, thank you for subscribing. Trains in Eurobeat. That was my Eurobeat impression. So yeah, for a go-kart equivalent, you would basically need, you could use sim racing as like an entry thing, and whoever wins those sim racing things would win free entry. Bloody hell, guys! Mary Rutland, hello, thanks for subscribing. Whoever won those sim races, the top 10 of those sim racing winners, could then win free entry to the go-kart thing. And now people could obviously pay to do the go-kart thing as well, with say it cost, go-kart is expensive, it's always going to be expensive, but say it cost like £100, but £20 of that went to a prize pool, so the top 5 people of a let's say 60 car, 50 car Club 100 type event would win enough money to be able to do the next event. That's what needs to happen. So there's a way that you can get into it without a lot of money, using raw skill. It's still going to be against you. You still, if you've got money, it's going to be easier. But at least it gives people a chance. I mean, that's kind of how it is in football. If you're from a rich family, you're going to be able to afford and tennis. You're going to be able to afford proper coaching and more time, and but at least in football and tennis there is the potential that you get someone that's got a genetic aptitude and they can get into it. Whoa! Move this a little bit. I think I wanted it flatter. Flat earth pedals. Thanks for clicking the like button and subscribing, guys that did. Right, we're going to have to... we might have to test this with some AC to start with. Air conditioning. Right. How much is karting entry fee? I think the cheapest Club 100 event is £80. I think it's about £80. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". The pedal plate can go back quite a bit. Hey Jules D. Harry Rutland. Why is this? Oh, I see. Try and get this pedal camera locked in. There we go. Is that right? No, but it's getting there. It's kind of weird how it works. You kind of loosen a single bolt and that loosens everything up on it. It's hard to see without a view of the camera. Right. There we go. Oh yeah, no, if you're doing your own go-kart, the open stuff, the problem is that there's people there that go to the go-kart track the day before, and then they've paid for more practice, and then they've paid for engine rebuilds and stuff, and then they've got service stuff. So you're screwed. You can't compete with that. And as you know, with sim racing, probably like 90% of motorsport is memorisation of a track. So you're never going to compete with kids that have memorised the circuit. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the advantages of something like tennis or football or table tennis. You know, everybody knows the court. Everyone's on this. You know, the same court is the same court all the time. Whereas with because the court, the racetrack changes in motorsport from location to location, there's a massive gain just through learning the track before you get to actual racecraft. Hello, Zane Jackson. I'm just having more coffee. It's got my iced coffee. It's keeping me cool here. It is hot in here. It's like, look, 25.8 C. Bloody boiling. I can't even lift this rig, let alone drop it. By Dennis Tox, probably your internet connection is probably inconsistent. Right, we've got to put the keyboard tray on. I'm hyped with this. It's going to be so much more comfortable. I mean, if you don't have back problems, the P1 pedal tray is probably fine. Well, if you've got a bucket seat, it'll be fine. And if you don't have back problems, it'll be fine. But I don't have a bucket seat and I have back problems, so it was the combo of fail. Where do I put this? Let's get the Allen key so I can keep getting up. What should you do to fix it? Reset your router, possibly. If you're using Wi-Fi to connect to your router, try not using Wi-Fi. Whoops. Try using a cabled internet connection to it. That'll probably help. It goes where the sun don't shine. I had to get a neighbour to help me. You weak man! Router. I don't know where you put it, but I like it. My humble doesn't have a keyboard tray. Well, we've got to work this out. Maybe I should have put it on the other way around. Maybe I should have put it on the other... I know it can't go on the other side. Oh, I feel like maybe it's supposed to go the other way around. Could turn this whole thing. Turn around every now and then. We've got to turn this around. Total eclipse of the keyboard tray. That's the version of the song that they didn't release. You might not have heard it. Router. Oh yeah, that's it. Americans say router. Router. Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm Sean Call and today we're building the P1 cockpit. I've bought some PVC pipe from Home Depot and I'm going to be showing you how you can build a $1.50 sim rig. Instead of buying a P1 cockpit all the way from Holland, you can just use some drainage pipe. I've got Jessica here to help me build this DIY cockpit. You can get the instructions from the internet. God bless America. Oh, Sean Cole. Hi guys. Hi guys, Austin here. Oh, Americans. Americans. God bless America, guys. Right. I hate Christmas music. Is it playing Christmas music in the background? We don't have a oh no, I'm going to have to put this on the back here. Got to take these out and move them. Oh, Christ. Sean Cole's the best thing in America. He's a beacon. Oh, that's nice. Hardcore. Why is he so angry? Also, why are you calling me a faggot as an insult? There's literally nothing wrong with being gay, man. So, what is up with you, man? You're just being edgy. Such a poor insult. You must be super insecure about your sexuality. Oh dear. Come on, man. He's an edgelord. He's hardcore. Come on. Maybe if you're like 13, that's a good insult. But you're going to have to work on your insults. You can't, you know, hardcore parkour. Oh dear. Edgy spelling. No, he might just be dyslexic, which is fair enough. There's plenty of better ways to insult Gamer Muscle. Well, that's not an insult, is he? That's just the truth. You can't. That's just the truth. I don't mind being the failure. I'm fine as long as I'm sat in a sim rig. It's all good. I've got VR headsets. I'm happy. My sister doesn't own one VR headset. She's pathetic. My McLaren. Guess what? I've got a new. Oh, nice. Border Collie. I've named him Aero Boys. Aero Boy. Doesn't drag and clings to the ground. Oh man, that'd be pretty good. Aero Boys, pretty good dog name. Nice one. I'd really like to get a pet. Oh hello, Tom Griffin, sponsor. Thanks, Tom. Oh, cheers. It's actually night time in the UK, you might not notice. That was a live feed. Thank you, man. Owls suck ass. I think that Chahardor just has Tourette's. Poor insult, man. Maybe it's like a toddler that's got a tablet and he's just typing stuff. It's hard to tell. What's happened to the old P? This is the same P1. Apparently I'm unable to take these out because I'm a bit special here. This is the same P1 cockpit. We're just changing the pedal tray over. Come on, why is this so hard to get these out? What's going on? Thanks for the attention. There you go. You just wanted attention. That's fair enough. Everyone needs attention. I mean, you know I'm a bit of an attention whore. Live streaming. Can't help it. Just start a YouTube channel talking rubbish and then you can get attention without swearing or just being annoying. You know Auschwitz is no longer running. You would make a crappy Nazi. I don't even get that joke. I don't even get it. Oh dear. Shocking. Shocking. I can't get these out. It is so fiddly. come on. But basically, I've got these I could just put some more in. I'm gonna try for like 2 more minutes. If I can't get these out, then I'm gonna. It looks like I look like a disabled person trying to eat food off an 80-20 bar with chopsticks. I'm like a velociraptor, simmering velociraptor. Oh, flip the thing up. No, it won't. They won't fall out because they have a little metal thing in them. A little metal ball bearing that basically has to be pushed in, but for some reason it doesn't want to budge. Oh Christ. Well, okay, I'm just going to put some other ones in. And now I can't rotate them back round. Oh my God. Why these small ones are particularly awkward. The larger ones don't do this. And I'm going to try taking it out from the other way around, see if that works. I think the ball bearing on the small one's not as lubricated. Oh my God. Oh yeah, because this is the thinner T slot as well, so yeah, forget that. I'm just going to put some more in, then lose them forever. The way it is, you've got these little slidey things with the screw holes in them. I'll show you one when I get the other ones out. But it's not that they're like stuck in the gap. Like they can't freely come out because they have a ball bearing on them that you have to push in. But you have to have it exactly the right angle to get them out. Nearly 3 AM. Mike McLaren, just wanted to gloat to inform you that I won't be as mad for the lack of AC now. How's life with the cookie crew? The biscuit boys and the teapot mugs? Well, I'm good. Time for bed, boys. Alright, Terran Crawl, thanks for popping in. Oh my God, I'm just trying to get these back flat now. I'd be useless in the army. They'd be like, quick, fix the leak in the boat. And I'd be there with my Allen keys going, oh, I'm trying. As another torpedo hits us and we sink. Right. Let's put some new ones in. I'd make a good doner kebab, I'll have you know. My doner kebabs would be the best. Oh, great, I didn't realise I had that on my lap. Right. These are the right ones. I know, these are... I have to use those because they're the thin ones. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, hello.
Alternative title, Special Man Tries His Best.
Yeah, thank you. Special. The most condescending term, really. I have to use those ones that are on it. No, I don't have any more of the... I don't have any more of the mini ones. So these things are what you put. These things go in the T slot, and when you there's a little ball bearing on it. So you put it in. If you want to get it out, you have to rotate it sideways, and you have to pull it up. But you also have to pull it up so that the ball bearing depresses. But the problem is, with the really tiny ones, the ball bearing doesn't depress very much. The bigger ones are a lot easier to use. So back to step one with that. Back to step one. Well, that's what I was hoping, Jules D. But then it needs to, when I'm not using it, it needs to move out the way enough. I have to get, then maybe I can take this end bit off. Maybe the end bit will come off. The problem with the end bits on these 80/20 is that it tends to snap when you try and remove it. So, really didn't want to do this, but it seems to be the only option. So we'll do it, and if it breaks, it breaks. Unlike Sebastian Vettel. Yep, 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 yep. Did you like that reference? Did you know Gamer Muscle has got a tattoo of Theresa May on his backside? Cost a lot of money, that. Who doesn't have a Theresa May tattoo? What? This might actually come off without breaking. Come on. No. Probably easier ways of doing this. Ah, there we go. I'm trying to remove it from as central position as possible so that the pressure on it. There we go. So these plastic things, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to come and put it back. The plastic bits that stick out of that are very easy to snap. But that actually worked. Wow, it's like a toddler working out how to put the stuff in the right holes. Shell. Right. That actually worked pretty well. We're going to do this, it's going to turn out this isn't what we wanted to do, but you'll have to do it to find out. I feel like I need an overhead camera as well. Oh, what's this for?
I agree that GM's backside will be known as Pugiera from this day henceforth. Spread the word to all your fellow townspeople squires.
Why? Huge error. Thank you for that donation, Izzy. Good waste of your money there. Appreciate that. Right. Okay. I'm getting there. Ah, move the Allen keys. You know, sort of clicking timeout a user said, what? I'm adjusting my pedal plate, Ken. I'm not my pedal plate, I'm adjusting my keyboard tray. Ah, look at that fish go. Can you still get a job as a town crier? You can be like a wedding crier. It's kind of like, you know, with the invention of the internet and telephones, don't really need town criers anymore. Hear ye, hear ye. I'm off. I got the dog instead of VR. Though you don't get any rebate back from this. You have inspired me not to waste my time in sight. Nice one. It's good that you got a dog though. Make good use of the dog. Use it to harass beautiful women. They can't resist a cute puppy. Basically a pedal plate, Andreas, and that's it really. And a floor stand supports, but I'm not putting them on. I'm not doing that today. Extra, read all about it. That's not a crier. That's a newsboy. Scrobbles. Destroyed your dream. He had one. Hang on. Have I just done something utterly pointless? Probably. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh no, so that... Oh, I'm too fat! Damn it! Oh no, that can't go. That has to go under this. Ah, well, where am I going to put it? If it goes here, it's not far enough out. Mistakes have been made, guys. We need like another. I need another arm that sticks out, so I can then have this coming out to here. It's almost like we just did all that for no reason. Tickle his toe and play with his belly button. Who doesn't send those messages? That's how you communicate with people these days. Oh, I just don't know. I'm the low poly model, that's why. I mean, if I put this here, I will be able to put my HOTAS on it. So that is something. I can use this as a tea holder facility. So I'm going to put this here for now. I'm just going to mount that there for now. It could be an armrest. It could be the most expensive armrest I've ever used. Why not? Well, yeah, it is. I know what you're saying, because it is supposed to... No, it's not. No, it is. No, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it is. But either way, this makes sense for what I'm doing. Will it keep it upright? It should do. It's pretty... I mean, we'll see. We're going to find out the integrity. Ah, bugger. What about raising the side profile and mounting it there? Well, this side profile is already fully utilised. They didn't send us any more angle brackets, which is a shame, because that's why I need to order some off Amazon. I shouldn't be so cheap getting companies to send me stuff for free. I should probably buy some things myself, but because I do have some spare 80/20 now, 20/40, whatever it is. I went gallivanting around the UK. We had an important family business to attend to. It was all right actually. Went down to Swindon, as you do. Swindon, the place of dreams. It is a strange place. I'm good. Hang on a minute. How strong? Oh, it goes around that. Oh, it does go around that. Oh, no, only at the bottom of it. That's not what you want to hear on whilst you're in an aeroplane. Oh, it does go around that. Well, I mean, the problem with that is it's too low. How did you cut yourself in half? Well, I was putting the pedal tray on my sim rig. It's pretty sturdy given that it's just on that one joint. I'll probably tighten that up a bit. I mean, the HOTAS can go on this. I mean, it's pretty... I don't know. I'm not sure how much weight I can put on that. It seems like I can rest my arm on it. It's a good armrest. If I had another one of these on the other side, we could use this as a PC sim rig as well. Do my video editing in this. It's quite comfy with the pedals lower. Call the fire services. Man stuck in the sim rig. Let's get into that Allen key. I'm not getting up because I'm too lazy. Come here. Ah, talent. Right, I think if I tighten this up, hopefully it'll tighten the bearings. This is the thing with all this SIMLAB stuff is super sturdy, so. Oh, there we go. I'm not quite sure how these joints work. I don't know if it's just like a lubricated grommet or like a washer with an Allen key pushing it. What are the upgrades? A pedal tray that can now go a lot lower. New floor mount brackets, and I'm just putting this pedal tray on here. Which I should be able to put the HOTAS on. Oh, here's the HOTAS. It's got dust all over it and cobwebs. Great. It's got... What is that? It needs a Hoover. Oh, it's sugar from donuts. There you go, typical. Give that a wash and we're good. Back on here. That it is at the moment. What I could do is mount this. I could mount this further back. You see this part here. This could be added to. This could be set one back, and then the pedal tray could be higher up. I had this further forwards because I didn't want to move this further forwards, and I can't remember why, but there was a reason. It might have just been because of how I'd set this up in the previously, or it might have been because of the pedals in the past. But that can all be readjusted. I'm tempted to do that now, actually. Oh yeah. I had this further forwards because I didn't want to move this because the way the pedals were angled on the other pedal plate. It meant that if I angled them, I couldn't angle them up anymore. And I couldn't bring them closer more. So that's why I brought that closer. So I can move that back, which is a bit of a pain to do, but. Where's the Lidl sponsorship sticker going? I need a button box holder. I don't know how to attach this. I mean, I've seen those RAM mounts, but then wherever you put this, it kind of gets in the way. You kind of want it over to the side a lot, like over here. By the time you do that, even if you're using a RAM mount, it's gonna move around. You could like mount it here. Oh, hello, Ken.
Thanks, James. Watching you made me feel like I accomplished something today, even I chilled all day.
Thanks, Ken. Really appreciate that. Yeah, this would actually be the perfect place for this. So we need like I need to drill some holes in the side of this, and then I can side mount it. That would actually be spot on. And then it's still taking up a lot of space though. Oh, I could do it down the bottom here. You end up with all this stuff on your sim rig that you're like, oh my god. Yeah, really like a RAM mount or something that it's awkward to get stuff into position. Quite happy resting on that. Is the PPE missing? Didn't you get the SIMLAB button box holder? No. I think I've already stolen too much from SIMLABs. Right, I need to wipe some of this stuff down because it's a bit of a mess. I'm sure I've got some wipes here. Where's my wipes? Ah. Have I just moved the camera in the wrong position? Yeah, I'm very fortunate that SIMLABs thought it would be a good idea to send me stuff. I mean, they didn't learn the lesson. They sent me the original rig, and despite that, they still sent me more stuff. So, what does that say about SIMLABs? They're Dutch, so they're a bit crazy. It's not time to be wiping your bum. You don't want to wipe your bum with antibacterial multi-surface bleach wipes though. They might sting a little. Yeah, I mean, one of the nice things with the any profile rig, it doesn't have to be the SIMLAB rig, but any profile rig is that, for example, the AO Logis shifter we got here comes with a basic mounting plate, and you don't need like really complicated mounting plates to be able to put stuff on your rig. Some people have, well, you will do if you use these. I don't think they use as strong a bleach on their anuses, you know, to bleach the hairs. Depends what you're into. It's not something I've tried, you know. Can't generalise Dutch people like that. Dutch people are all mental. It's how they're meant to be, though. It's what happens when you eat too many fries and waffles. Well, that's starting to. It's a bit better. Well, this is the best rig I've used for it being solid. To be honest, value for money, K2 cockpit, raw solidity. This or any T-slot sim rig that's set up well. Hello, Dutch Infinity. Right. Dutch have good coffee. Again, coffee makes you a bit hyper. I think I'm onto something about Dutch people being crazy. You know. I mean, the whole country's going to flood if the sea levels rise. But that's just fine. Big money in bleaching holes. Makes a lot of income for the chemical and high pressure hose industry. There's always a hole that needs bleaching. Right. I haven't used my rig for a good 4 or 5 days and there's dust all over it. This has just turned into a sim rig cleaning stream. Right, so we got the thing on there. I mean, I should really put the new floor bits on, but that is gonna take like an hour and it's not gonna be fun to watch. So, not that this was fun to watch. What do I do now? We should check the pedals are all working. That's probably a good thing to do. Oh, my keyboard's not working. That's something that needs fixing. Right. Button box. USB devices. Here we go. Let's go into that. Hang on a minute. Why is my keyboard not working? We've got a problem here. Operation Find the Dongle. Otherwise I can't use my computer. Operation Dongle. Why is it missing the dongle? I must have unplugged it when I did the art stuff. Oh no! I don't know where it's gone. It's a disaster, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea where this dongle's gone. YouTube terms updated again. I'm gonna have to buy a new wireless keyboard just because I've lost this dongle. Oh, unless it's over there. Unless it's plugged into this. Oh, here we go. What is going on here? This is a problem when you've got like 30 USB devices plugged into a single PC. So something's unplugged. I'm going to find out what it is. Ah. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. This is probably one of the best streams we've ever done. Oh, there we go. Should now work. Woo! Yeah! Got mouse again. Right. This is the same rig. Stop crawling into your cave. We don't care about that. It's under the table. Right. That is that. So this should work when I turn it on. Nice. And then this is where I found out I'd broken my pedals. Settings. Content manager for the win. Controls. Yes! It's all plugged in. You guys can't see anything. Well, you can kind of see in the bottom corner. Right. Might get to do some racing tonight. To tidy up beforehand. Nice! Whew! Hello, Tommy Fresh. We could use. I could leave this plugged in and do flight simming whilst we're sim racing. Fall asleep in the sim rig now. Watch racing. Of course, it has underglow. We got multiple. We got different colours as well. What? Check this out. This is supposed to be Wi-Fi enabled, internet enabled. But it doesn't work. Look at that. Right. No, we're not doing iRacing. Probably do AC if we do anything. Santa Claus is coming to town. Right, let's see. I don't really play Elite Dangerous. I don't think it's bad, but it's not really my cup of tea. Oh, some nice stuff running on Sim Racing System. Well, we'll have to do our Barcelona race on Sim Racing System at 8. I know you guys can't see what's on the screen here, but let's just gotta try see if this works. You guys can see that. I'm not banned from iRacing, no. Oh, hang on, this is all set to VR, I think. Nope. That's dope. If you need that old rig collecting, well, Random Call Sign bought my Simatech K2 cockpit. he's now holding the Simatech K2 torch. Oh, look at this! I should probably put the keyboard on the keyboard tray. Oh man, this is luxury. I mean, the keyboard tray. I have to dock. Oh, we've not put the cup holders on the rig. Right, we'll be doing that. It's not ready till the cup holders are there. Bloody hell! How can I forget that? Oh, I need to lubricate my throttle pedal as well. Ah, so much more comfortable than it was. No, you guys can't see it because I've not made the window bigger. Right, that all seems to be working. I think I'm. I need to adjust. I do need to adjust my wheel. I mean, the pedals could probably do with being a bit higher, but it's more a case of just what's the most comfortable for me to use for long periods of time, to be honest, rather than what's realistic. In my case, the lights sold you. Yeah, these lights are just £15 from. The lights are just £15 from eBay. I bet you don't, Mr. Football. Yeah, I need to. I think the pedals are too close, maybe. Yeah, they're too close. I need to angle. I got to remember this. The pedals need to be a bit further back, and I think the angle of them's fine. They just need to be a little bit further back, I think. Let's see. Actually, let's try it with the other rim. Everything's glowing now. Yeah, you just they're just sticky. It's just sticky LED strips. You can buy it in like 1 meter to 20 meter strips. It's not expensive. See, that actually feels like it's the right. See, I mean, really, I think, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of, it's kind of right. The wheel's kind of in the right place, to be honest. Normally, the top of the wheel is like your eyes. Probably after you guys can see the camera angle, but you know. So the top of the wheel is like just above my at my eye line, basically. Do you like my reference? There's the reference, guys, for where my eye line is. But normally you'd be more like, because you want to be using these muscles to turn the wheel normally. But then, so my pedals. I know the wheel could probably be a bit better angled rather than it tilting up. It could probably tilt it more flat. I could do with an ice cream. You want to use your game of muscle to turn the wheel. So, yeah, it's just the pedals need to be a touch further away, I think, because at the moment the brake is too close. Look at that slide out action. Look at that. Hang on, if I put these on either side, we can fly. So, how much? Let's say about. The thing is, normally, well, now these pedals are here, I could probably have the seat. I see, that's a lot. It's a lot more realistic. But then now it's too. Now this wheel's too low. But you'd be in a much more upright position. And that makes the pedals too low. I have to have my wheel reclined though for maximum comfort. My unrealistic recline position. Don't click the like button. This is the thing with sim rigs. You know, it depends if you want to get a realistic position or if you want to get it comfortable. I mean, in theory, a realistic position is also comfortable, but in some cases and not in others. Right, I'm going to move the pedals back a centimetre. I feel like they need to be maybe flatter as well. When you've got the pedals higher up, you can have them tilted more towards you, because your feet are like going onto them at a flat angle like this, so you can have the pedals be more vertical. But when the pedals are lower, you kind of want them tilted away from you a little bit, or flat or slightly away. But just because of the angle that you're coming, like for how your knee is pushing onto them, because you don't want to be putting too much. When you're pushing on your brake and your accelerator, you don't want to be. Imagine this is your knee. You don't want your knee to be the force to be going into your knee, so that when you're pushing, you're always putting loads of pressure on your knee joints. You want it so that the pressure's going through all the way through your knee, if that makes sense. I think you kind of want your knee as straight as possible, I guess. Drunken Zombie, upgrade, change the pedal plate over for one that can go lower, and it's basically what you get with the SIMLAB's P1X cockpit. OC crash. See, that's another thing that a lot of sim racers get confused on. Like, yeah, in some ways, having the screen as close as possible to the wheel is good. In some ways, for immersion and what have you, especially for field of view. But for basic eye comfort, you kind of want your eyes to be focusing at least 2 meters away, normally slightly further. Especially if you're looking at other stuff, you kind of need your screen to be at a distance where it's like a natural resting point for your eyes. So having the screen close to the rig, if you're just sim racing for an hour or two, it's fine. You're not going to get eye fatigue. Also, if you're short-sighted, it's fine. But if you do a lot of streaming, or it just depends on your eyes, that's also what you'll see with professional flight sims. And also professional driving sims. That's one of the reasons why they use a larger projector. Isn't just to have a bigger screen. It's so they can have the screen at a further distance, so that your eyes are focusing at a more realistic distance to what they would do in real life. If that makes sense. With flight sims, they go another step. They actually use like a special screen and multiple projectors, so that both are so your eyes converge on points, virtual points properly, and so that the co-pilot and you are converging on the same thing rather than it being a 2D point. But that would require a video to really explain that. But yeah, bet you wish you didn't write a comment now. Yeah, I always used to just have a 42-inch screen next to my rig, but the monitor is totally separate on this rig, so I can move it forwards and backwards anyway. This is the SIMLAB monitor stand as well, which is it's awesome. I would always recommend having a separate monitor stand to the sim rig, personally. Hey Robert, I've got a Simplicity direct drive wheel. But to be honest, the 6L Elite wheelbase isn't that bad, really. I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying. Hopefully we'll have a Fanatec DD at some point. I would definitely upgrade wheel, rim before sim rig, personally, but I had the Simplicity DD wheel on the there you go, look, I moved it closer for you. I had the Simplicity DD wheel on the K2 cockpit, which worked really nice. Having a solid rig like this does make quite a difference for the force feedback on a DD. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it does make it more responsive. And I've not asked them to, no. Maybe they would if I asked them, but to be honest, once you've used a small Mage DD wheel, they're all basically the same, but they're not. But a small Mage DD is effectively the same as the SimuCube Sport DD and the AccuForce. Well, it's a bit better than the AccuForce and the Fanatec DD. They're all basically the same. They basically pass a basic threshold, and the differences mostly come from the software rather than the hardware. There are differences in the hardware. You know, I'm not saying there's no differences at all, but in terms of like my personal curiosity and different than being different, drastically different devices. All it really comes down to is, so for example, from a sort of recommendation viewpoint, it's like, do you have loads of Fanatec wheel rims? Get a Fanatec DD. Do you have custom wheel rims? Get a SIMLAB 2 DD. Do you have a lot of extra money? Get the Fanatec DD2 or the higher Newton meter DDs. I mean, are you going to train? Are you planning on training to drive Indy cars, or you specifically want that really hard immediate kick, or you want a slightly more natural dampening feel to your DD wheel? Get a high Newton meter wheel with a larger motor. But which one's the ultimate one? I have briefly used really high Newton meter DD wheels, but to be honest, I'm not training to drive super duper sports cars, and I'm mostly live streaming, so I mostly use sport race cars. I'm mostly live streaming, so I'm using lower Newton meter torque anyway. I'm just cleaning my toolkit, because I've got these. I don't want to waste these cloths. Right, I've got to tidy up before we can do some sim racing here. What is he doing? What is he doing? I don't know why I said that like Mickey Mouse. What is he doing? Oh gosh, golly gosh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Is that how Mickey Mouse talks? I don't know. Right, I'm going to put these in the bin. I'm going to pop to the kitchen. We've got a Hoover. And then we can do some sim racing. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Wow. Do you have a penis? You're going to clean your toolbox? A dirty toolbox is a dirty toolbox. Right, back in a second, guys. Thanks for watching so far. It is getting hot in here. So hot. Look at that. You what, mate? It depends what seat you put on, Steve. You put whatever seat you want on it. This is a Sparko R33 seat. You can probably you can get cheaper seats. We'll put the teacup holders on as well when we get back. That's important. Look at that, it's the Game of Muscle office. What? Oh, good. Good sound effect. Do you guys like that? Spinny camera. Dirty toolbox is the sign of a dirty mind. This is how you put sim races to sleep. Okay, enough of that. I enjoyed it. Back in a second, guys. It's getting sick. Righty ho! Hello. Got to tidy this mess up. Suffocated by teabag. Ah, dear. Why does it make so much mess whenever you do stuff? What? What's that about? The LEDs have been hypnotising you. Didn't even notice I was gone. Woo! I've got to lubricate my pedals as well. To get this right. Oh my god. Too many Allen keys. Ugh. Nearly done. Oh, we do still have to put the cup holders on the rig. The most important part. I'm not putting the adjustable feet on yet, no. We'll do that another time because it's going to take quite a while. I'll have to take the LED lights off it as well. It's going to be a real pain. Hello, Full House Gaming. Full House Gaming, it's a whole lot of fun. There's prizes to be won. Full House won't even understand that. With him being a dirty yank, he won't know what I was referring to. I need a bin bag. Where are we going to put the cup holders? I mean, given that this is the most important part of the rig, I'll put one here. What is it? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, thanks, Freaky Leak. That's a really good suggestion. Why did I not think of that? You can always count on people in the chat to come up with great suggestions. Ow. No. Oh, God. Oh. Why is it that one works and the other one doesn't? Oh, come on. Oh, it's missing the ball bearing, that's why. Thanks, Gasper. I'm glad that I'm a service to people. Oh, right. Hello, Paul. I've got my NVMEs and mountain bike. What's an NVMe? Oh, motherboard. NVMEs, what's that? Non-volatile memory? Is that what that is? I do have spin tires. I did have the first game. I didn't quite understand. It's kind of like Euro Truck Simulator, but without any roads. I could imagine it being alright with a gamepad. It just seemed like a lot of an effort to play it with the wheel, because you need to use a mouse a lot with it. Nice one, Paul. I've held off buying the AMD stuff. I think I will go for it, but I'm waiting for the 2080 Super graphics cards to come out. And also, I know it's going to be like a whole day of... Because the thing is, I really need to put an SSD in my streaming PC, and I need the PC that I'm currently using for games, I need to reformat. It's going to be total arse. So I'm putting it off. But it'll be good. I'm excited to build a new system. Okay, this is not easy to line the holes up. It'd be a lot easier to do this if I moved. But I can't be bothered. Oh yes. There we go. Cup holder number 1. Mounted. Look at that, guys. Tea facilities. Oh, I'll put it on upside down. No. Yeah. Look at that. Tea making facilities attached there. And then we've got another one here. Where shall I put this one? I think I might put this one down here. So we can have 2 on the left hand side. Yeah. Get my foot through there. Let's have another teacup. Let's have another teacup here. Perfect. You can never have too many teacups. The game must have a special little date with a special little someone. No. Unfortunately not. Special little date. Who would I be meeting with? I don't know. Occasionally, accidents happen. Occasionally, the socks end up coincidentally matching. It does happen. It's because there was a lunar eclipse yesterday. The alignment of the planets took place. Ugh. Which way round does this go? Oh, you can't really use both of them on this one, but look at this. Second teacup attached. That's the normal racing position, Natto 9. Hello, Lethal. Right. teacups attached, or cup holders. Don't know if we'll be able to put I guess it could hold our mug. It's got a thing there. Put the Fanatec sticker on the tea holder. We should stick some SIMLAB stickers on stuff. Let's get the SIMLAB stickers on things. Check this out. How does this work? Oh, okay. Look at that. Should it be that way or that way? I think it should be this way. Ah, it's so hard to get stickers straight. Oh, look at that. Just need a... Oh no, ruined it. It was going so well. I know. There we go. Look at that. Not too bad. Could have probably done it a bit better, but... Where should I put the next one? Put one on the keyboard tray. One of my video URLs has swag in it. Does it? It's Pro. Where should I put this? I should just sellotape this to the camera. Well, let's put it on one of those beams. See if it wraps around it. Oh wait, it's going to block the. Oh, I know where the surface is for me to put the SIMLAB stickers on. Not very good at marketing here. Nando's Piri Piri medium. It's pretty, on the grand scheme of things, it's pretty medium, but I know what you mean. Put it on the front door. Oh, I could put one up there, but it's white. I can't. If I put it on my ceiling, you guys can't see that. It's. I need something. Oh, I can put it on my collapsed shelf. Here we go. Let's put one on there. Forehead sticker. It's going to be a bit big as a forehead sticker. Ah, perfect. There it is. Check it out. There you go. SIMLAB. SIMLAB Collapse. SIMLAB by IKEA. Right. Continue tidying here. This is awesome kit though. I don't deserve it. It's what you get for making bad YouTube videos, guys. Really, I should inspire you guys to make bad YouTube videos. If I can do it, any idiot can. So, Matt Malone has one of me. Stick one over the camera nose. I do have a picture of Matt Malone. I've got Matt cheated on me and got married, so I had to. We've had to change it for the Paul Smith one. can I put these? These in here. Home wrecker. Yeah, the only issue was, I mean, long distance relationships don't really work, do they? So it was never going to work out, but to be fair, Matt spends most of his time looking at concrete. So, you know. Fought Billy Strange for half an hour. Oh dear. He was a keeper. He's a master of concrete. Just bagging all these up so I don't lose these bits. Hello, Toadstool. Lethal Bazinga. Right. Let's get a bin bag down here. I treated myself and bought some Ziploc bin bags. I was feeling luxurious. I'm excited to do some sim racing. It's been almost a week. Take this up as well. Righty. Hey Scrobbles. I've got some sushi to have in a minute. Can't go wrong. Yeah, you know you're a baller when you're buying bin bags with the ties on them. That's when you know you're living the high life. This is a treat for me. Look at that. Look at that. Tie lock bin bags. This is what the Queen uses. I hereby decree that I shall only use Ziploc bin bags. Always feels, when I'm putting stuff in a bin bag like this, I feel like I'm tidying up after Christmas. That is a Makita drill box you can see. Where can you see that? Oh, in the corner. Yeah, I treated myself to Makita drill last month. It's come in handy. I put up a shelf today. Look at that floating shelf, guys. Look at that. Look at Colin. Look at that floating shelf. How does it float? There's no support. It's a miracle. That's what a Makita drill lets you do. No, they're just. I think they're overpriced. I think you can get cheaper drills that are just as good, but I'd already used one a lot, so I was like, well, I've used it. I know what I'm getting. That's the only kind of bin bag. All your bin bags have these ties on them in America. You can't buy ones without the ties that you pull and it tightens it up. How does it float at an angle? Well, actually, it was a total arse to put up. It's got two under there. There's two. It's like a picture frame, but it doesn't have. It has two screws on the left. Screw here and a screw there, and then it has one screw over here, but it's basically like a picture frame. It doesn't even have brackets. I don't recommend getting it. It was the worst thing I've ever. It took me like half an hour to put up. It took me it took literally 5 minutes to drill the holes and half an hour to actually get it to line into it. So yeah, don't buy cheap. It's on Amazon. Use my affiliate link. don't buy it because it's a pain in the... I mean, I guess it's alright. It looks okay. It just wasn't worth the effort. Normally floating shelves use those brackets. I thought that would come with brackets, but it didn't. Lesson learnt. Job well done. It's okay. It's a tiny bit off. It's not perfect, but it's good for what it was. I mean, it was. I think it was £6. So for £6, I'm tidying up a bit. For £6, I can't really complain. I just needed it to put my. If I'm recording stuff at my desk, if I'm doing things at my desk here, then it's got my microphone. It's got this. Zoom recorder goes on it. If it's not on the desk, it won't bang. Or if I can put a webcam up there or whatever. If I do anything on my desk, that was the idea. There you go. Shelf stories. Your lives are now complete with the knowledge of shelf. Hope you're happy. It's not level. I'm not gonna. If I do it with the spirit level, I will know how unlevel it is, and it's gonna drive me crazy. And then I'll have to re-drill the holes, and I really can't be bothered. So I'm not even gonna test it. Ignorance is bliss. Shelf level ignorance is bliss. It was such an arse to get in that I really don't want to do it again. Right, pretty much there, I think. Bloody hell, it's cold, hot, cold. That's really cool. It's pretty solid. No longer do I need to use the toolbox. The game, yeah, I have to have the game window there so that the music plays. Okay. I mean, I need to get some brackets, then I can mount this on here and put other stuff on it. Can't actually fit. I could fit down there. That'd be quite handy for if I want to mount any other shifters or anything. The other one mounts like that actually. This would be stiff enough, just one of these. Then I'd have to climb over it every time I get in, but that's an option. Let's leave that down there for now. Proper excited for Automobilista. here's the old pedal tray. So as you see, the old one mounted, tilt it up like that. New one, if you want to see what the new one looks like off the rig, just look at the website. Hope you guys are all good. I mean, this has been pretty exciting. I know this. I really, the heart-pounding action that we bring to live streaming. I'm surprised we don't get complaints from people dying of excitement. We were pretty up there. Put the old Makitas away. It's killing you, just not from excitement. Can the glass holder fit a pint glass? This is the real test, because like everyone, I drink tea from pint glasses. Oh no! Oh no! It doesn't have enough width to hold my pint glass. Ah, all that for nothing. Right, send it back, guys. Send it. How could they overlook the pint glass holding capacity? I'm gonna have to get some new glasses. Fine, we need to return it. Get the Dremel out. We need to mod this. How could you overlook that? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Total design flaw. Come on, the first thing that anyone's ever gonna do with this sim rig is try and put a pint glass in it. How could SimLabs be so short-sighted? Ah, amateur hour at SimLabs Design Studios. No, we've got. Let's get a mug. Right, I think they've designed it to drinks bottle spec. Does the Game of Muscle mug fit in it? Yeah, see that fits. That's a perfect fit. So in fairness to SimLabs, they've spec'd it to a large mug, and that's pretty solid. That is seated in pretty well, and you've then got the handle to be able to grab. So that's not bad. You know, not a pint glass. Well, no, like a John Smith pint glass would fit in that, but not a IKEA standard tankard. So that's pretty. I mean, you can get in there pretty quick if you're doing a quick draw of your tea sip whilst you're sim racing. Look at that, John Wayne of Simrig, and then we've got a standard drinks bottle. Well, Ione, the best drinks bottle you can buy. And that fits in there. It's a little bit loose, but yeah, it looks like they've designed it to the specification of a large pint glass. Let's see how the quick draw. Let's see the quick draw of this. Oh, it's a little bit. I put it on the rig a bit low, but that's on me. Whoa! Look at that. Coming around the corner. Whoa! You don't even have to look. You don't even have to look when you put it down. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, no, I missed it. Missed it. We've got to get a feel for it. Not bad. I have to say that's not bad. I have moved my pedals too far away though, which is bad. Oh, look, we don't even need to look now. Don't even need to. That's totally worth it. Don't even need to look. You can just absolute perfection. That's why you spend the money. That's why you spend the money on the sim rig, guys. Look at that. You could be going. You could be coming around a corner. You can feel it into the T slot. Mugshill. Oh, look at that! Look, we've already got the drawing. Oh, it just slides in perfectly. Ciao. It does help that I'm looking at a webcam view of it. Oh yes, it's all worth it for that. You know, coming down the straight, Brands Hatch. You've been driving hard. It's an endurance race. You realise you're dehydrated. Rehydrate. It's a bit in. Throw it back down, and you're off. Look at the pace of that quick draw action. If you know, maybe you get dehydrated. And you're like going, oh, I need to get a drink before Druids. Whoa, straight in and drop. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That is engineering perfection right there. So that's probably the main reason to buy a SIMLAB cockpit. Don't buy it for the sturdiness. Buy it for the drinks holder ability. See how quickly we adapted to that as well. Caution hot beverage label. Right, I have got to do what else we got. What else we got to sort out here? Need to hoover the rig, I think. Bit of a rig hoover. And then we're good to do some driving, I think. How many hours did the cup holder build take? At least 10. Hello, random call sign. Drive Wales. I might do that in a video rather than a live stream, to be honest. I think I'm the only YouTuber that live streams hoovering. Probably a good reason for that. Hoover fetish. How many subs? Right. Okay. 48,000 subs. Hoover's on stream. It's the key to success. You guys that don't do the hoovering, you don't know, you're just amateurs. And now we're going to eat some sushi. Yes. Random call signs in Portugal. He'll be having peri peri chicken. So I guess we'll probably do some AC. I'm thinking. We'll do some Assetto. What's the time now? So we've got there's our race at 8. So we could probably do that. Oh no, the keyboard. Oh look at this, we've got a keyboard tray. I can't cope with this. Too much luxury. It is Lidl sushi, yeah. Of course, everything I eat is from Lidl. I'm on the Lidl diet. Lidl's basically Europeanish. Europeanus. Change camera. Am I supposed to change camera? I've got to move all the cameras. How does this open? Oh, magic cut. Oh, you just pull it wherever you want. Okay, fair enough. Wow, that certainly was a magic cut. Oh no, I'm missing. Oh no, sorry, I took it out. Thought I was missing my soy sauce there. Exactly, Dom. Everything's accounted for. It is nice having the floor not tidy. Put the soy on top. I've learnt this. In a restaurant, you would dip the sushi in the soy sauce, but when you get sushi in a box like this with the sushi fish, I always find it better to just the sushi fish, the soy sauce fish. I find it better to just pour it on top of them, and then it absorbs through them, and you end up with perfect soy sauce distribution. Yeah, someone make an AC server, that's a good idea. Exactly, see, Full House Gaming, he's done the sushi routine. Hello, Ellis Jones. I didn't see the Formula 1, no. I was too busy. Exactly, Full House. Hello, too old for Forza. They don't give you enough wasabi in these Lidl That's the one thing I feel they're lacking. I need to buy my own tub of wasabi. What else do I need to do here? Right, I think I might need to move the pedals a bit closer. Or tilt, I need to tilt them a bit. I angled them too far. Well, in the UK, Lidl has more stuff in it than Aldi. Like, Aldi just has rip-off brand stuff, whereas Lidl has rip-off brand and brand stuff. Basically, I think you can do all your shopping at Lidl, but Aldi, I think you'll always want to go to another shop to get bits and bobs. Pretty good though. Look here, random call sign. Less of this little smack talk. Aldi does have some nicer stuff. Like the Aldi frozen stuff is better than Lidl doesn't do good frozen stuff. Like if you're looking for like you know when they do like Christmas specials and things, Aldi's better than Lidl for that. But for like chicken, beef, cheese, well just all the basics, and then basic home stuff, Lidl has more stuff in the middle aisle. Random things that you never want to buy. They had an air compressor recently. You know, haven't you ever thought to yourself when you go to the supermarket, I wish I had an air compressor? I know I do every time I go. Hello, Thomas Schmidt. They don't have a butcher. Lidl has a bakery. Aldi doesn't have a bakery. That Lidl bakery is better than Aldi bakery stuff because Aldi doesn't have any fresh stuff. Hey, Drum. That would certainly be a nice addition. Well, that's it, Alice. If the food's cheaper and you eat a lot, it's all good. Right. Well, that's quite a common mistake, Dom. I mean, just think of the uses of an air compressor. You could, I don't know, you could need to replace your wheels on your car. You might want to spray down a wall. There's just infinite uses for an air compressor, and that's why you find them at Lidl. They only sell high utility items. We're tangled up here. Got to get this camera in the right place here. swap over the mic in a second. Put that through there. Just cables for everything. Oh yeah, I need to move the pedals down, I forgot. Move them a bit closer. Try that. That should be enough, boys. Ah! Servers up, thank you. I need to make another iced coffee before we start. Oh, I've got to do some cable tying as well, but I'll do that separate. See how that feels. Ow! That's not good. And that's how I smashed my monitor. Right. Hello. I need like a wheel, a rail for the wheel. That'd be good. Oh, I don't know if that's too high or too low. And this is the problem when you've got the ability to choose everything. You start questioning it. You're like, oh, is it too high? Is it too low? Can I be more or less comfortable? What have I done wrong? When I push the brake, I'll move upwards. Then you guys will move up when you push the brake. Don't know why that's happening. Probably seating position's wrong. Ah, I mean, that is nice, way more relaxed than before. I think part of it is just what you get used to be honest. Right, that'll probably do. Sort these cameras out. Oh, pedal! Look at that keyboard tray. You can't really see what I'm doing, but pure luxury. Oh man. Oh dear, it's just too good. It's too much luxury. That's it. I feel like the Queen now. I can't read the chat whilst I do this. Fingers crossed this loads the chat room up. That'd be nice if it does. Oh, there it is. It worked. Right. What are you writing scripts about? Just make it up, random. Just make everything up. People don't notice. Just say it confidently. People don't notice. That's what I found. I make everything up. People are fine with it. Nobody questions it. Or just set yourself up as a reputation of being a complete idiot, and then, you know, people have low expectations. It's good advice. Right, let's zoom this camera in a touch. I'm really happy with these. That's really good. Zoom this in. Is that more? Is that zoomed in enough for you guys? Not this again. Oh, it stopped going. This should be out. That's our new intro. You ready? New intro. Hello. My new outro. Right, yeah, enough of that. Okay, it's easy. It's the small things. It's amazing how fish-like you look. Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. You look fish-like. Is that... That's alright like that, isn't it? That does the trick. Now the brightness needs to be a bit brighter. Cries inside. Why cry inside when you can cry inside and outside at the same time? Is that a bit dull for you? Can you guys see me clearly? It's a bit dull on my other camera. I don't have any exposure control on this Logitech. Oh, we could just turn the brightness up. Put it on 50%. That's probably about right. There we go. Whatever. Nice one, Sven Cigar. Is that alright? I think that's good. Now we just need to fix the small camera. JK Bacon. Oh, we need to get the sponsors' names up here. Got to add a new sponsor, a new channel member as well to do that tonight. Where's the channel members? Where are you? Channel members. Ta-da! There we go. And then we need to... Yes, the small camera needs adjusting. Oh, I'm looking at my computer over there when I've got a screen in front of me. You idiot. Wheel webcam. And this is probably better zoomed in more. To be honest, I could probably just use the wheel webcam instead of having a pedal webcam as well. And have that zoomed out and taller. That might be a better idea all round. What does that upgrade? The pedals. The pedal mount. It's basically what you get in the SIMLAB X1 cockpit. There you go. I guess that's all right, isn't it? brightness. There we go. He's had a trim? What do you mean he's had a trim? If you saw Game of Muscle just out in the world, you wouldn't have any idea he's a proper computer nerd. He's got some sort of nerd camouflage. You would, because I wear a keyboard around my neck. Okay, chilly dog. Is that what you say to your wife? For Christ's sake, stop fiddling and get on with it. Fiddling. True stories there. Right. Did I buy it? No. SimLab sent me everything for free. All the SimLab stuff is all sent to me from SimLabs for free. Right. So is the server up? What? Let's have a look. I might have to change the title of the stream here. It's called being a sim racing shill. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Well, apparently, the worse you are, the better you are. I mean, it's the Hoover action is what people come for. You see how many Henry Hoovers we sold? This whole channel is actually a roundabout way of selling Henry Hoovers. That's why I keep doing hoovering. Is the server up? Indeed it is. Silverstone GP in the Formula Hybrid. Nice. Password is T. Oh, I don't like Dyson. Henry's way better than Dyson. You do have to... Well, you don't have to do that much sim racing. I need to get a drink before we start this. I probably should restart the stream. Since we're like now set up with all stuff, I should probably restart it with a different title. You know, otherwise people complain. I do need to swap my mic over as well. So 500,000 Hoover ASMR views. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this, and then restart it in like give me like 10 minutes. I'm getting a drink as well. You know, hard work. Got to get another iced coffee. And I've got to get another donut. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Thanks for taking part in this incredible SimLab pedal update. Why have I got a tuna sweet corn sticker on my foot? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's changed your life. Back in a minute, guys. Give me 10 minutes. Let's do the credits for this one. We'll swap the mic over and everything. But I'm glad we got the rig set up now. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's moving on up. Nothing can stop us. Donors for this stream: Ken, Colin the Fish, and Falsario, and Izzy with the super chat. With the subscribers: CSPR, Trains and Eurobeat, Murray Rutland, and of course the new channel member, Tom Griffin. Thank you for becoming a member. See you guys in 10 minutes. Don't go. Well, go somewhere if you've got a life. If you don't have a life, come back in 10 minutes. Goodbye. This sim was brought to you by the SimLabs P1 cockpit.